We are jumpstarting your 2026 World Cup. The Saturday Man exhibition at the Cleve Carney Museum of Art features 53 photographs by Peter Robinson, who's recognized as the world's greatest living soccer photographer. Our Jackie Kostek has a closer look.
This is the man whose work is showcased in this brand new exhibit called The Saturday Man here at the Cleve Carney Museum of Art at the College of DuPage. I'm here with the museum's director, Justin White. Justin, good morning to you.
Good morning. Thanks for coming.
Well, thank you so much for having us. We're talking about these 53 sort of iconic images from the photographer Peter Robinson. Why did you want to bring this exhibit here to Chicago and right now? Because the World Cup is happening, of course, next week.
Yeah, I mean, Peter Robinson is one of the best sports photographers, specifically soccer photographers in the world, and his work covers 6 decades of the sport.
Wow.
So we thought with the World Cup starting, it's a great chance to see the evolution not only of the style, but also you get a sense of the culture around the sport that's changed so much. Because obviously with the World Cup, we see what a big deal it is now.
Yes.
But here we have pictures from like small English league games, from earlier World Cups, from the Olympics, as you mentioned. So it's a great kind of story of the game.
This is an art museum. Talk a little bit about Peter Robinson's style in shooting soccer.
Yeah, absolutely. He was actually trained as a fine art photographer and filmmaker, but he got a job shooting soccer matches, or football matches, as they call them. And he found that in the first few minutes, he could get the pictures his editors wanted, and then the rest of the game, he could kind of explore, find interesting, kind of more artistic images. And that's why his photos stand out so much, because they tell a human story that goes on at the edge of the game, which is the subtitle of the exhibition. Yeah,
absolutely. This image to me is sort of iconic of the player just sprawled out,
the
looking sort
player.
of in despair. Exactly. And that actually happened not necessarily here in Chicago, but during that World Cup, right? The 90s.
Yeah, this is one of the many images we have from the 1994 World Cup, which is the last time the World Cup was in the United States. And actually, the opening ceremony was in Chicago at Soldier Field. And we have a photo from that opening ceremony with Diana Ross and the whole spectacle of Soldier Field for that.
I was going to say, people may remember, if they grew up here in the Chicago area, that was sort of a comedy of errors, maybe, in the opening ceremony. You have some of those images to kind of show that, right?
Yeah, so the opening reception had a lot of interesting elements, but it led to a great World Cup.
Exactly. It all went off without a hitch after maybe a couple of those funny moments. Justin White for us, thank you so much for your time this morning. This is the Cleve Carney Museum of Art at the College of DuPage. Back to you.
Well, we are jumpstarting your 2026 World Cup. A new exhibit at the Cleve Carney Museum of Art features 53 photographs by Peter Robinson, who is recognized as the world's greatest living soccer photographer. Our Jackie Kostek is giving us a closer look live this morning at the College of DuPage. Good morning, Jackie.
And Marissa, good morning to you. Actually, last hour we showcased the soccer exhibit, but now we have moved outside of the Cleve Carney Museum of Art here at the College of DuPage, and we're showing off an entirely different exhibit that was just put up on Monday, so just a couple of days ago. But this is called Walking with Giants, and it's really meant to celebrate iconic American artists in celebration of America's 250th anniversary. So I am here with the director of the museum, Justin Whitey, this morning. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Well, thank you so much for being with us this morning. Let's talk a little bit about Walking with Giants. That's what the exhibit is called. And we're going to take a little bit of a walk and show off one of the other silhouettes. But first, I mean, you see Misty Copeland behind us, right?
Yeah, Misty Copeland, obviously a great ballet dancer, important figure. And the idea with this exhibit is in honor of the 250th anniversary of America. We wanted to highlight artists that have really influenced American culture through that time and really become giants in the cultural landscape.
Yes.
So the idea is you can actually, walk among them.
How in the world did you select 10 of these iconic American artists? I mean, we just have so many that it would be hard to sort of whittle it down and find the perfect 10.
Well, it's tricky, but it was fun because we actually engaged the community. So first we put a call out to partners and different people we've worked with. Who do you think should be on a list? We gave them categories of fine art, theater, dance, and then we allowed the public to vote who they wanted. And so these are the top picks from what our public voted on. So it's great because we're here at the Mackinac Art Center, which is where the art museum museum is, and we have programs all summer long that are free, not only in the museum as you saw, but free lakeside performances at the Lakeside Pavilion. And all summer the MAC is doing programming related to the anniversary of the country.
Absolutely. What I love about this too is obviously we're celebrating American artists, but it was 2 Chicago artists who created the work celebrating these American artists, right?
That's right. We worked with 2 artists, Rich Flo, originally from Chicago, now in Naperville, and Judith Mayer, who is an artist who lives in the Uptown neighborhood. So they painted all of these portraits that we have, and then the structures were built by staff here at the college.
Wow. Yeah. Justin Whitty, thank you so much for your time this morning. This is Norman Rockwell, by the way, behind us. But coming up next hour, we're going to be showing off the amazing painted silhouettes of Aretha Franklin, Lin-Manuel Miranda, and Dolly Parton as well. So truly a diverse group of folks, and it's a celebration out here. So thanks for your time this morning, Justin. Marissa, back to you.
Oh, looks like a great exhibit. Can't wait to check it out. Jackie, thank you so much. Well, you won't just see students on the College of DuPage campus this summer. Check out these massive sculptures. They're part of a free outdoor exhibit opening today. It's called Walking with Giants.
Jackie Kostek live on campus to check out the larger-than-life display. Hey, Jackie.
Ladies, good morning to you. Well, it is a perfect morning to celebrate the grand opening of this brand new outdoor exhibit. I know we just showed you the Queen of Soul, Aretha Franklin, but I did want to show you Dolly Parton as well. She is a little bit further down, but if you do come to the College of DuPage to check out this free outdoor exhibit, all of these outdoor sculptures are within walking distance of the MAC. So that is the Art Center here. I'm here with the director of the Cleve Carney Museum of Art here at the College of DuPage, Justin Whitty. Justin, good morning to you.
Good morning to you.
Okay, so Dolly Parton, Aretha Franklin, 2 of 10 artists that you chose to sort of showcase as part of Walking with Giants. How did you make these choices, and why sort of showcase American artists?
Yeah, well, obviously it's the 250th anniversary of the signing of the Declaration of Independence. We wanted to celebrate our country. Since we're an art center and a museum, we thought what better way than to highlight some of the many amazing artists that have come out of the United States. Because when you think about it, we've really helped shape the culture of the world. And it's also a good reminder that when you walk among these giant portraits of these artists, you're also walking among other people who may someday also be a big addition to our culture.
Yes, you can't see all of the artists in the shot right now, but you can see Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Yes.
Why was he somebody that you wanted to?
Well, Alexander Hamilton.
Of
you
course,
got to have him in the history of the United States.
That's true.
But
perfect for several ways.
The people depicted were chosen by the public through open voting, and he was one of the top vote getters because we wanted to get people from theater, from dance, from fine art, all the performing arts.
Got it. Justin, Walking with Giants is being showcased here at the College of DuPage now through mid-October, but there are a lot of other events happening here that are also free that people can come and explore. Tell me about some of those.
Absolutely. We saw the exhibit in the museum earlier, the Saturday Man. Behind us is also the Lakeside Pavilion, where there are free concerts all summer, so you can go check that out on the website at themac.org. And we also have a slew of performances happening in the Art Center that relate to the 250th anniversary of the country.
Oh my gosh. And when you say the Saturday Man, that's actually all photographs from a photographer who focuses on soccer, right?
That's
so it's
right.
perfect for the World Cup.
Absolutely. And he's called Saturday because that's when games are played.
Of course. Or matches, right?
Yeah.
Am I wrong? I don't know.
Right.
I don't know soccer as well as I know some of the other sports. But thank you so much for your time this morning.
All right,
Justin
thank
Whitty,
you.
the director of the Cleve Carney Museum of Art. Ladies, come and check out these sculptures. They're so beautiful, and you can learn a little bit about some of these iconic American artists while you're here as well. Ladies, back to you.
All right, Jackie, thanks for the peek at that. We appreciate it.